Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is Shaunneka and today I will be guiding you through a very lazy yet relaxing morning yin yoga routine. So doing yin first thing in the morning is beneficial to the body because it is still cold, which means that it allows for a tighter pull on the ligaments, tendons, and joints, which will increase your flexibility and mobility over time. But that's not to say that doing yin in the evening is not just as beneficial. It just depends on what you are looking for. A yin practice in the evening can also be very relaxing. So for today's practice, you will not need any props and we will go ahead and get started. Our first posture will be a variation of child's pose. So finding a tabletop position, bringing your knees nice and wide, and then bringing your toes to touch the back of the mat. Sinking your hips back into the saddle you've created with your feet. You're going to push into your right palm. Take your left hand, weave it in between your legs, and grab a hold of your left heel, left ankle if you can. If you can't, you can just let the arm rest there. Bring your left temple to the floor and do the same thing with the right hand now. So weave your right hand in, grabbing a hold of your ankle, and just relaxing here. Nice deep breaths in and out of the nose. So we're going to even out the stretch in the neck. So weave the left arm out from underneath you, push into your left hand, turn your head to the opposite side. So the right temple comes to the floor, and then weave your left arm back underneath you. Coming into our last few breaths, you can weave your arms out from underneath you. Bring them out in front of you and let the forehead rest on the floor. Find length through the fingertips and through the back of the spine. Nice expansive breath here. Let's take our last 2 breaths. Nice big inhale, fill up. And sigh it out. One more inhale. And exhale. Very gently push into your palms. Walk yourself all the way back up. Rock forward. Bring the knees closed. Allow the belly to drape over your thighs. You can stack fist on fist and just take a moment. Very gently begin to rise. Coming to sit down on the mat and swing your legs forward. Finding caterpillar from here. So extend your legs straight out in front of you. Move the fleshy parts from out underneath you so that you're on your sit bones. Have a slight part in your heels so your legs are in more of a V shape. Inhale here. And on the exhale, palms face up and very gently walking the arms forward as far as they can go, as is comfortable for you. And let the head drop. And if you much rather, I like to snuggle my thumbs or my pinky fingers underneath my legs. On every inhale, think about growing space between every vertebra. Really trying to match your inhalations with your exhalations. Coming into our last few breaths here, maybe reaching your hands a little bit more closer to your feet. Just making any small minor adjustments to go a little bit deeper. Only if that's what your body is asking for. Last few breaths here. Let's take our last 2 breaths. Nice big inhale. Feel the back body swell up with air. And sigh it out. One more inhale. And exhale, release. Gently lift the gaze. Walk your hands all the way back up. Being very gentle. Bring your hands behind you. And just allowing yourself to sink back in your shoulder girdle. Bring one ear to one shoulder. And if it's much more comfortable, you can always bend the knees. Gently open the eyes and make our way all the way down onto our backs. So laying down all the way onto the floor with your knees bent. Take your left knee and cross it all the way over the right knee. Push into your right foot, pick up your hips and swing them over to the left. Set them back down. Draw your knees in towards your chest a little bit more and then over towards the right. Once you have this position, push into your right elbow, pick up your chest and rotate your chest a little bit more towards the ceiling. You can cactus your left arm, looking over your left shoulder, or you can bring your left hand behind your head and the right hand as well, if that feels good. I'm really thinking about spiraling that breath up and down the spine. The last few breaths here. Maybe you reach that left arm up above to find a little bit more length in the side body. Let's take our last two breaths. Nice big inhale. If you have the left arm up above, reach, 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 reach. And exhale, release. One more inhale. And exhale. Very gently bring the right foot to the floor. Draw your right knee towards the ceiling and uncross the left knee from the right knee. Let's pause here for a moment before we come to the other side. And let's prep for the other side. So crossing the right knee over the left this time. Push into your left foot, pick up your hips and shift them over to the right, set them back down. Draw your knees in towards your chest and then down to the left. So from here, push your left elbow into the floor, pick up your chest and rotate it a little bit more towards the sky or the ceiling. You can bring both hands behind your head or gazing over the right shoulder. Coming into our last few breaths here. Maybe you want to reach that right arm up above, making these your deepest breaths. Let's take 2 breaths. Nice big inhale, maybe reach with the right fingertips. And sigh it out. One more inhale. And exhale. Bring the left foot to the mat. Draw the left knee back up and uncross the right knee from the left knee. Just take a minute here. Maybe you draw your knees in towards your chest and gently rock from side to side. So from here, we'll curl into a nice tight ball, rolling all the way up. Wrap your arms around your knees. Squeeze, so feel your thighs compress up against your belly. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze for 3. 2. Take a nice big inhale, squeeze, and exhale, release. So you can release your legs out wide into Savasana, or you can bring your soles of the feet to touch for a reclined butterfly. And just allowing your hands to rest on your belly. So feeling free to stay here for as long as you like. I hope you enjoyed today's practice, and I will see you back here again soon. Have a wonderful day.